And that's us good. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to some SnowRunner action. We'll see what happens today. I only have part of a plan for today, and that is to finish all of the scouting. Actually, hang on 1 second, guys. I need to adjust my sound volume because that is definitely higher than it should be. That's better. There we go. Yeah, I forgot I was working on my computer yesterday and I turned the sound up. So, what's the plan for today? The plan, hopefully, let's have a look, is to finish the scouting. Because after last week's Jubilus preemptive celebration, where I thought I'd finished all the scouting, I haven't finished all the scouting because there is a watchtower here that I have not yet been to. And yeah, I didn't realise that because it looks like the map is fully revealed there, doesn't it? So yeah, we've got one more watchtower to do. We also have a couple of jobs down here to pick up, and we have an upgrade to collect. Now, what we did do last time is we managed to rescue the Voron. The 8x8. Whatever it's called. I will eventually learn its designation because we are going to be using it. But yeah, so I hauled its ass up over this hill here, which was actually surprisingly easy for it. I didn't think about coming down this road. I probably should have. It would have probably been a lot easier than hauling myself up this huge hill and then down this twisty road here. But it actually did it in a stock configuration, so you know that's impressive. And then I met up with the dude, the LTI, and together we hauled ourselves back to base. So that's currently sat in the garage, waiting to be used. But what I want to do first is I want to grab this upgrade, because this upgrade is for the new Voron. So I want to get that before we start using it. So the plan right now is to do the contest that we're currently sat on, which is like a long, wiggly roundabout thingy that we have to do. Then we have a task down here that we need to collect. We can visit this to knock this off this contract. We can visit this work site to unlock what that is all about, and then we can head up here to the watchtower. We can grab this task and we can grab the upgrade, and that is what I'm aiming for. First of all, that's the number one priority. After that, what we'll probably do is we'll work on this one. Now, I still don't really know where I'm going to get half the stuff, so apparently... Oh, I can get service parts there. Okay, cool. And there are 2 metal beams on this semi-trailer right here. So that's that. So that would mean all I would need is medium pipes. Yeah, medium pipes. Lots of logs for that one. What do I need for this work site? No, for this work site. Concrete slabs, 2 of, and 2 lots of bricks. Okay. Well, I can get the bricks there. That's not too bad. So whatever we do... Wait, what's that? That looks like an Azov. That's got 7... That's got 5 sets of wheels. That's an Azov. That is an Azov 7. But yeah, we still have a way through. We obviously just have to come through the swamp here as opposed to going around. Which is also fine because this is kind of broken here slightly, and this is kind of broken here slightly as well. So, you know, there are obstacles in our way at the moment that we need to clear. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on, I think, is the key to all this. We'll just make a start. We'll see what we can do. Actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to take a look at Lord of the Cliffs here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In fact, what I might even do here is just bomb across there and then back across, something like that. So 9, 10, jeez, oh man, 11, 12, back to here. That is quite the route. Something tells me that we're not going to do that in the 8 minutes, but we shall see. We're going to make a start on it, though. That's the first thing. And hopefully it all goes well. Let's go. Now, I'm not aiming for the gold time. I never do. It's just, if it happens, it happens. But the main point is to complete it so that it checks off the list, gives us some of our precious percentage points. Round that one we can't go over. That would be foolish. There we go, that's better. Right. Oh my lord. Okay, oh, hang on. Have I gone the right way? Yes, okay. Well, just wondering, because that looked like it was definitely not the right way. Wait. That's not the right way. Oh wow, this curves right round. They climbed back up again. Oh my lord. Look at that. There. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's go round. That's it. Up. Up. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Hey, babe. Ooh. That's it. Yeah, like I said, very much doubt that this is going to complete in 8 minutes, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Quarter down. We are only 3 checkpoints in, so yeah, this may happen. Again, it may not. Crikey, CK. 10 litres per minute there with the wheel spin going. Goodness me. Rivaling some of my standard trucks with that kind of fuel burn. There. Down to the mud pit. Come on. That's it. That. Oh. Stupid freaking thing, get off. Excuse me, game? How am I supposed to get across here? Oh, am I supposed to go all the way around? Oh, okay. I think I'm supposed to double back on myself and go around. Which is actually... oh, not a bad shout. Where is the double back? Yeah, we're definitely not going to get this in 8 minutes now. Not a chance. Can you rotate? That's better. That's better. Okay. And over we go. Better. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Tree. Go through that mud. Okay, perfection. God, we even have that already. Didn't even need to go and get that. That would have been annoying if I'd actually made a detour purposefully for it. Come on, CK. That's it. Perfecto. Now we can carry on with the... to this run. I'm gonna have to come down here again to get that. That's just kind of depressing. Oh well. We'll manage it eventually. Okay, yeah, around here. Checkpoint 8. Carry on up this road. I love how it's this contest has turned into a chill drive through the wilderness, you know? It's like, not gonna happen. Whoa! Steady on, CK. Bit of butt kicking going on there. Lovely. There. No idea. Oh, no. I was going to say, I have no idea what the bronze time is, but literally looked back at the counter and there it was. 8 minutes 30 for bronze. Yeah. That explains that. But as long as it's complete, that is all that matters. Adds the percentage points. to our list. Excuse me. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh. There's too much kick there. Oh, that's cracky rock. Yeah. See how out of place that looked? That was the most noticeable cracky rock I've ever seen in this game so far. Right. Need one more to go. Glad we have a lot of fuel on board this thing because, whoa. Excuse me, CK. Do not, when I am this close to the edge, to the end, fall off the edge. That would be... I think I would cry, actually, if that happened. How are you supposed to do this in 8 minutes for a gold? That doesn't even seem logically possible. I mean, I know I've not been particularly quick, you know, and I've been doing it for the first time, but that was nearly 12 minutes, and I do not feel comfortable going any faster. Right, okay. Now then. This one, okay. So, now we get the job of doing half of that route again. We've still got to come down here, around here, down here, and then instead of anywhere else, we go down here, go up. There, and then we come back down this side. We hop across to there, and then we come back across the bridge. Bing, bang, boom. Back down. Grab that. Probably. Hard to know for certain. Oh, actually. No, I see where we have to go. We have to go around here, like so. Down here, like that, to there. And then something like that. Good grief. Okay, right, well. This should hopefully satisfy the scouting once we've done this, other than, you know, picking up any tasks. Come on, get off there, you stupid thing. Go. Never easy, is it? You can't. No, don't slide sideways. Up. 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 Thank you. Ugh. Just noticed our fuel situation. CK is actually a very, very capable vehicle with this new crawler suspension. But my lord, it is nowhere near as efficient as some of the other small scouts. Like the Wrangler that I love is way more efficient. Like in all situations, I know this thing is a lot bigger than the Wrangler, but I think even the Yar would be more efficient, to be honest. Yar is a very nice little scout. Doesn't have quite as much fuel and repair points on board, that's for sure, but a lot more fuel efficient, I think. Nevertheless, I've actually enjoyed using this thing again. It's nice to revisit older vehicles sometimes. Give them another lease of life. Kind of why I enjoyed, you know, the challenge that I set for myself in the last zone, where I could only use the American trucks. That was interesting. I will say, I enjoyed the challenge. I didn't enjoy the zone. I honestly would be tempted to put it at the very bottom of my list in terms of enjoyment. What was it called again? I had such a bad time with it. I've relegated it out of my mind. Called again. Temple of Saint Raphael. Nice. Actually, let me just Washington. Yeah, Washington. Honestly, would definitely rank it amongst probably my top 5 least favourite regions. I don't think I'd put it at the bottom because there were some parts of it that I did find enjoyable. But in the grand scheme of things, I am so glad that region is done. I'll say something else though. So far, this region is not doing very much to pull itself out of my top 5 bottommost regions in the game either. It's I know I'm only just scratching the surface of this region so far, but does feel like much of the same. This is cool though. Reconstructing the old temple. How very nice. I bet we have to bring materials up here to help reconstruct the temple at some point. Again, that's going to be fun. Oh dear. Getting up here with a big truck. Might have to be several small trips with a smaller truck, but we will see. Hey, there's the watchtower. We are getting very close now to finally finishing the scouting. See? Yeah. Son of a gun. What do we need? Concrete blocks and medium planks. Makes sense. I was thinking that was probably going to be planks of some kind. I didn't expect the blocks. But that also makes sense, I suppose, if they're building like stanchions. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Interesting watchtower to get up to. I hope we don't reveal too many more tasks, to be absolutely honest. No! So, what the blinding nuisance are you doing, CK? Oh, you absolute doldrum. Oh, God. Could you not? Could you just not, game? For once in your darn life, could you just give me anything, something? Roll, roll. CK. Roll. Good sir. Stop it. Right. Now, if I get a top winch on here to that tree... Stop. Yes, that's better. You know what I was saying a moment ago about this region not doing very much to pull itself out of my top 5 worst regions in the entire game? It's not helping its cause right now. Gangster, nice to see ya. Off to a great start. Yeah, you would think so. Shut up. Only the best starts on my channel. Only the best starts. What did that even reveal? That revealed, like, nothing. Oh my lord. That was, like, actually nothing that it revealed. Oh, goodness me. Hey, Super Bowl today, is it? Ah. I was unaware of this, being from the UK myself, so that's nice. Go Hawks, huh? Is that your team there, Gangster? I think you did. You mentioned that on a previous stream, didn't you? And me being me, completely forgot everything. It's nothing personal. I barely remember what I'm doing in my own life at the moment. This guy going, maybe we could do this job whilst we're here. Bring the nose around. Thank you. That's what steering's for, game. The hand. Oh, just the other side of the map. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. Obviously, no problem at all. Well, I suppose I could drag him a little way. Go. Right. Sit. Here. But wherever the CK is going, once we get that upgrade, we are switching to cargo mode, because that will be everything we need scouting wise, at least for the time being. What we'll do is pop this guy right here whilst we go down and get the upgrade. Probably be coming back this way anyway. That was more razor than I thought it was. I'm leaning like I would in real life. That's not going to help me at all. Oh, not at all. There we go. Oh. Seattle Seahawks 50th season. Ooh, wow, of existence. Ah, that is brilliant. I love that. I love that, gangster. That is, well, I hope they do well. When's the game kicking off? Is it later today? Obviously, it's Sunday, isn't it? Of course it's going to be later today. Duh. Off-road for the Voron G. That's it. There we go. Right. Jeez, oh man. Right. Okay. Let's head back over here. We will head to the garage. There we go. Wow. 11:30 at night my time. Well, let us know how they do. Because I'll probably be in bed because 11:30 my time. Yeah, I'm on the early shift next week, so I'll be getting up at about 4 o'clock. So I will definitely be in bed by then. Okay, here we are. The G. Let's pop that in it. Get rid of that. That's why I was waiting, because I was like, an upgrade is missing. Oh. So, the Voron G. As you can see, I've decked it out already with plenty of nice things. It does have some very nice options, though. This is a strange one. I think I was first made aware of this on a review of it. But yeah, you can have the multi-purpose cargo add-on without the crane. And you can actually add the crane later, I think. You can add one of those cranes later on. So, weird. No, it's. I don't think it's going to be you may or may not be gangster. It's probably that you will. It's just that is it going to be celebration or commiseration? I'm hoping the former. That would be nice. 50 years in the 50 seasons and then in the Super Bowl. That's cool. I like that. That's kind of like a film story, that is. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, the G has some very interesting. I mean, look at that. What's that all about? Can I have a crane with a service module? Excuse me. Can't have a crane with anything else, sadly. Other than it'd be nice to have like a crane with this. That'd be cool. Or maybe this with a crane. But seemingly you can't have it because if you put that on, it removes the... Question is, do I want this crane or do I want that crane? This crane is... This crane is better for weight because it's lighter. This crane is better for cargo manipulation because it's a stronger crane, but it weighs a lot more. See, we gain so much power weight there. Might be better to go with that crane, to be absolutely honest. Yeah, that's my thinking for this crane, to be honest, is that I can grab a trailer and have a very easy time loading. You know, that's kind of why I've got it set up as is. So I think we'll run with it as is for now. The earth roamer's back in the garage as well. So we have take it out for a spin. So we need to get some medium pipes. Ooh. I've also brought out the Padara here as a low saddle truck parked in the worst possible place. So this is going to be our starting fleet for getting stuff sorted. Now, this construction rig trailer. I know I've seen a few around, but I don't know which one it's going to be. What does this worksite need? Consumables and spare parts. We do need to unblock that. That is actually a big one. So maybe we should work on getting this road, because we've got to get through here to get the medium pipes. And to get to the trailer store as well, for that matter. So we kind of need this road operational. 2 consumables, 1 service part, and this needs fuel and a metal beam. Okay, so the fuel, yeah, we can deal with that. So the metal beam comes from here. That's no problem at all. We actually need a couple of those because we need one for this job as well. But the consumable and spare parts, where do I get them? I can get a service part there. Where do I get consumables? That is... Ah, from the farm. Okay. Wait, there's 2 consumables there. Okay. Station warehouse, that's bigger stuff. Fuel station, obviously fuel related stuff. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a little trickier than I thought. And what about... We're also going to need to fix this up at some point. That's going to need 2 consumables as well. I wonder if there is anything on the other map to give us consumables. Let's have a look. How easy is it? Let's just service parts and bricks. Gas station is just that. Logging Station, sawmill, railway station, warehouse. That isn't open to us yet. Oil barrels. Warehouse. Rail sections and bricks. So it really is just the farm. It only has 2. Interesting. Okay. So we need to go. First of all, we need to go over here to the service hub. And we need to get a couple of things from there. Okay, so basically up the road to here. Maybe actually, no, actually, rather than going up and around there, if we come down here to this junction, we can just bypass all of that, go straight through here. Right. Unless, of course, I can fix this. What do I need? A metal beam and fuel. Ooh, okay. Metal beam and fuel. I think rather than going through there, if we go that factory is so tricky to get to. But if I go to the factory and I get 3 beams, I need 1 for this. Oh, I need this as well. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, there's this as well. Wait, if that needs consumables, there's got to be somewhere else that I can get consumables then. Wait, unless the farm... Did I just misread the farm? Because that seems to be a bit weird. West Farm, there it is. No, there are only 2 of them. So where... What? Where do I get more consumables then? Because I already need 4 of them just for clearing obstacles. Never mind any jobs that might need consumables. And those are the only consumables that are available, and there's only 2 of them. Hello? Hello? Game, I am perplexed here all of a sudden. Service and vehicle parts. City storage. Okay. Solar panels is literally just solar panels, yeah. Not surprising there. Storage garage. Unless there's like a job to unlock a warehouse, maybe? Heavy duty. Access to gateway. Ravages of time. Yeah, that's the one I'm wanting to clear so that I can actually get through there. Right at the end of the tunnel. Water, that can arrive. So that gives me the water stations. Well. Water well. Missing link. the one I'm aiming towards. Water for the weary. All set for relaxation. Food. Oh, God darn it all. Water. So, none of these give me access to a warehouse. Okay. Fields are bloom. Fields are a bloom. See, look there. Consumables straight away. Boom. So where do I get consumables? There must be... There has to be a job that unlocks another warehouse. There's warehouse access there. That's a food factory as well. I bet that gives me consumables. Okay. Oh, the joys of it all. Okay. Right. Okay. So this also unlocks after Concrete Giant. So I think I need to focus on getting the routes open that will get me Concrete Giant sorted first. Then I can focus on everything else. So if I want to do Concrete Giant, I need to clear this, and I need to clear this, so that I can actually get a truck through here, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare climbing up into these hills with a huge truck. That's just not going to work. Ooh, a generator with fuel in it. Perfect, actually. Because I need to get to city storage, and I will also need a chiller as well, so I really do need to clear these two blockages. So that's first and foremost. Boom. Right. So metal beam, consumables, spare parts. If I took the Padara over to this map, brought him down across here, up and around here, rescued this trailer, which has which has metal beams and a vehicle part on it. Food platform. Right, yeah. Thanks, gangster. I thought it might be that platform. Wait, platform, not factory. Am I missing something? Because there was a job to unlock a warehouse here. Is that the same thing? Or is that something different? Because you saying platform makes me think railway, but is that like here or something? Have I just not discovered that? That'd be really annoying if I've not discovered that. Ah, less sigh. Less sigh. I might just have to go and have a look at that. Just simply to sort of near the fuel station. Okay. Okay, well, on the off chance that there might be something down there, let's go and have a look. And I get the feeling I'm going to really, really struggle to get out of here. Ow. ain't going to be able to get out of there, am I? Is there a way out through... Ooh, that's... logs. Oh, no. Is this guy actually stuck in here? Have I completely gotten the ford stuck in this area, or is there a way out? It's going to be really annoying if I have got it completely stuck in here. Ooh, wait. Look at these here. If I can... Ooh. This looks... Ow. Ow, you... Ford, why do you have to be so brittle? Also, why can't I just literally just turn around here? Come on. No, don't swing your rear end that way, you dumb thing. Please don't Austin Power, Ford. Please do not Austin Power yourself in here. Oh, come on. I didn't even touch you. Over the rail line, please. There we go. Right. Ooh, look at that. Okay, okay. We can get out. Huzzah! Ah, at least they were nice enough to give us an easier route out, I suppose. Easier. Definitely not easy by any means. Oh, no, 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 no. What the flaming yachts was that? Excuse me, get... I question anybody's sanity who says they like this zone. Like this entire region. It is quite categorically the worst region in the entirety of the game. And I'm saying that completely 100% worst region in the game. Absolute drivel. Period. I hate it. I hate this region. I hate it so much. Oh, for the love of... Right. Okay. Reset. Stupid game. Right. I do have another scout on that hill. That is the Wrangler. That is probably not going to have enough force to flip the ford. Yeah. Okay. Back to square one in that case. Where's the Padara? Oh, Padara. We're going on a little trip. We're going to head down this road, around here, and I have to be very careful about where I go here because I need to head to the next map, which means I need to... Yes, I need to take this little cutting here, across the water, round here, to here, and then through. Boom. Something like that. Alright, boyo, let's see what you can do with a low saddle. Now that the collision properties of the trailer have been improved. But we're going to head to the next map. We are going to go and grab that trailer that is sinking into the mire, and we are going to probably unload most of the cargo for now, and then go and get ourselves some service parts from the nearby warehouse. And we can deliver a metal beam and we can deliver a service part to the place as we come back through. Then we'll need to go and get oh, well, actually no, we have another metal beam already, because we will have one on the trailer we can use for that bridge. We should have plenty of fuel on board as well that we can use. And then we need the this side of the pole. Then we need the consumables from the farm. And another spare part, and that should, thereabouts, put us in a good spot. Hopefully. Come on, Badera. That's it. Go. Act. Then we're going to have to work out where that construction rig trailer is. I know I've seen one. I have definitely seen a construction trailer somewhere. Just can't remember where it is. Not that it would matter much, because we would have to get a truck from the garage with a high saddle anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter where it is. We can't really prepare for it unless I could remember where the darn thing was in the first place, which I can't, so no problem. Let's go and get the stuff we need. The one I want is next to the rail station. Is at the railway station. Okay, okay, cool. Thank you, gangster. We shall go and have a look at that soon. First, we have to get through here. Back here, and then we need to go around here to here. And then once we have that trailer, we then need to get down to here. And that means not easy. Oh, actually, we can go up and across there. That was easier than going around there. I remember that much. We need to go around here, into there. How does this work Blocks and a medium plank. Okay, well, that's not getting done anytime soon, is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Son of... I'm actually done, guys. I am so done with this entire region. I don't want to play it anymore. It's actually the first region in SnowRunner that I have physically reached a point where I do not want to play it anymore. I nearly reached that point in Phase 16 with Washington. I almost got to that point. There were a few occasions where I was just like, just push through. It's okay. You can do it. It's just a little long-winded, or it's just a little bit awkward or tricky. But this region is the first region of SnowRunner that has actually made me want to quit. I am so fed up with it already. I have barely even scratched the surface of this region, and I do not want to play it. I really don't. I really don't. That is big words coming from me, because I am a massive fan of SnowRunner, but I am just 17% in. I mean, this is what, stream number 4, I think? Stream number 3 for this region. I think that is a record biblical proportion. Good grief. Oh. Nothing is ever easy. It's all a load of crap. The size of a man who has just not got much patience left. If I could remember where that. Where have I seen a construction rig trailer? Is it on this map or is it on the other map? I need to know where this is, because I could if it's on the other map, I could possibly send a truck to the other map that has a high saddle ready to go. But I want to check to see if it's on this map or not. Now there's a coiled trailer there, so that's not it. There's a construction rig trailer. I wonder if it's that one. I wonder if that is the trailer we need for the other map. Because what I could do is I could send a truck down to get it, and then as we're hauling it back, that is it. That is it, is it? Right there. Okay. Well, in that case, what we might do is... Yeah, I think what we'll do in that case is we will... Yeah. I think we'll grab that trailer, haul it out of here. Annoyingly, how am I going to get it out? Because I still don't have that one blocked. I still don't have that unblocked. That would be... Those two kind of need to go. Where else am I going to take this thing? All the way through here? Excuse me? I'd have to haul it through this valley. Down here. Around there. And then down. I can't even go the main road yet because there's a blockage here. Service parts and a metal beam. And then there's this blockage here as well, which I can't get past. And the bridge that I can't get past. So, yeah, it would have to be hauled out that way. No, I didn't. Not yet. The one down here, you mean? No, I don't actually have access to that one yet, because that is locked behind... Which job is that? Mountain Route, there it is. I've got to do Concrete Giant before I can do this. Yeah. That would be handy. That would be handy. But... literally no way to do it because it's locked behind the job that I need to do in order to unlock it. Yeah. I know SnowRunner can be such a chore sometimes, but come on, devs, just give me something, anything, please. Okay. We are going to... What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We are going to... I could take the G down to the factory to get a metal beam for this one. And I could also use it to do the fuel. So that would be that one cleared. But I've still then got to clear this one, which is consumables and a spare part. The only way to get consumables and a spare part is I'm assuming it's here for consumables. And then I can get a spare part over here, I think it was. At the service hub, yeah. So I could get the consumables, come along the road, rescue the Ford, grab the spare part, especially if I had a metal beam to do the other one as well. And that would allow me to clear those two blockages. And I could work my way through there. This, though, this is still a problem. Because there's no easy way to get from here or from here, I should say. I'm assuming this road here meets up with this road somewhere here-ish. then I'd still have to come back up here, through here probably, and then up and over. So, I mean, that is potentially doable. I just wanted to complete this job. I just wanted to complete this job, and the game's like, nah, sorry. It's like, I can't do one thing because there's something else in the way, and I can't do that because there's something else in the way, and I can't do that because... It's such an infuriating situation to be in. Like, literally, all I want to do is go here and get a medium pipe. I feel like I should just go there and get the darn medium pipe, you know, and say hang the rest of it, you know, because... You know what, I might just do that. I might just take the G and come up this road, round the back, and just, you know, forget these 2 road blockages for now. Get the medium pipe that I need. Oh, at least then I can take the G to the next map. I can use it to get the Padara back on its feet so that we can carry on with that. And then the rest I can just work on slowly, I guess. Oh. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I feel like there's no winning. I feel like there's literally no winning so far. I hate being this depressing on stream. I really do, guys. I really do hate being negative on stream because it's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's not enjoyable for anybody, for you or for me. But I just can't. I feel like I need to go around off stream and just unblock all of these. You know? Like, I literally feel like that is something I need to do. I need to just spend an entire day playing this region and literally just unblocking these so that I can actually get on with things on stream without having to worry about these stupid little work zone things, because it is honestly awful. And you want to know something even worse? These job sites don't have any percentages attached to them, so you don't need to do them to get 100%, but they make your job so much harder if you don't do them, which means you have to do them, which means you spend half your time playing this region unblocking and doing things that don't give you any percentage points towards your completion for the region. It's ridiculous. Right, guys. Here's the plan. Okay? I need to go and cool off. Honestly, I need to go and take a break. I really, really do. I have actually reached a point where if I try and do anything more on this right now, I will get so annoyed that I will never come back to it again. I need to stop. I need to refocus myself. I need to come at this fresh next week, having sorted a few things, because quite honestly, If I don't, I might never complete this region. I don't mean to sound dramatic. I really don't. But honestly, if I do not stop at this particular point in time, I'm going to get so annoyed, I'm just not going to want to play it anymore. So, I'm going to stop for today. I know it's a short stream. I know I usually do the full 3 hours regardless of the situation. But honestly, no. Honestly, no. I'm done. At least for today. I will, over the course of this next week, I think possibly chip away at a couple of these work sites. Alright? Off camera. Just so that they're done. Because none of them are particularly difficult, but all of them require me to traverse half the map, or even the other map, to get the materials to bring them back to unblock it. So, to make my life a lot simpler, I'll do that. I'll do a couple of these off stream, like this one up here, this one here, these two here. I'm not going to do all of them, obviously, guys, because that would be counterproductive to what I do. I try to do as much as possible for a region on screen, but none of these are worth any percentage points, like I said. So regardless of whether I do them on screen or off screen, it's not really that big a deal. I'm literally just grabbing some cargo, and yeah, we will pick this up again next Sunday, hopefully with me being in a better mood. Because today has tested my patience several times. I've also had a pretty stressful yesterday, to be honest. I won't lie, I did have a pretty bad day yesterday in some respects. So I think that's probably affecting my mental mood at the moment. So, yeah. We'll pick this up again next week. Wednesday we'll be doing Roadcraft? Yeah, Roadcraft. That'll be a nice little break. Something different, little change. So we'll do that on Wednesday, and then we'll pick this up next Sunday, and hopefully make some actual progress. Because if I don't... if I don't, I might be breaking my some of my rules on everything. I really don't want to, because I enjoy playing the way I play. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me, everyone. Sorry it's a shorter stream, filled with angst and sorrow. But sometimes that happens. I guess. It hasn't happened thus far on SnowRunner, I will say. I've managed to push through everything. I pushed through Northern Aegis. I pushed through Amur. I pushed through Washington State. I pushed through Quebec. I pushed through some nightmarish situations, getting into all kinds of problems, and this region is just... I will say, I just hope that the next region is a little bit more chill. Because if it's not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. So, thanks very much for joining me today. I will see you next week for SnowRunner, and I will see you on Wednesday for Roadcraft. So, until then, guys, take care, stay safe, enjoy the Super Bowl, I shall catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.